If you want to borrow $50 from a friend, do not ask for $50. Ask for $500. They will say no, obviously. They might even laugh at you, but that no is exactly what you want. Because the moment they say no to the big request, they are psychologically primed to say yes to the small request, the $50 you actually wanted in the first place. This is a negotiation weapon used by FBI hostage negotiators, top-tier salespeople, and master manipulators. It is called the door-in-the-face technique, and today I'm going to show you how to use it to get what you want, when you want it. The experiment, the Boy Scout study. To understand why this works, we have to look at a famous study by psychologist Robert Cialdini. Cialdini was walking down the street when a Boy Scout stopped him. The Boy Scout asked, "Sir, would you like to buy a ticket to the Boy Scout circus? It's only $5. Cialdini didn't want to go to a circus. He said no. Immediately, the Boy Scout said, "Okay, well, if you don't want a ticket, would you buy a chocolate bar for just $1? Cialdini bought 2. As he walked away, he realized something. He didn't like chocolate. He didn't want chocolate. So why did he buy it? He realized he had been played. The Boy Scout made a large request first, the $5 ticket. When it was rejected, he made a smaller request, the $1 chocolate. Because the boy compromised by lowering his offer, Cialdini felt a social pressure to compromise by saying yes. The psychology, reciprocal concessions. This triggers a psychological rule called reciprocal concession. As humans, we are wired for fairness. If someone backs down from a high position to a lower position, our brain feels a debt. We feel obligated to meet them in the middle. When you ask for something huge, like asking your boss for a 20% raise, you are slamming the door in their face. They have to say no. This makes them feel slightly guilty or uncomfortable, because people generally like to be helpful. When you immediately follow up with your real request, "Okay, if a 20% raise isn't possible, can we do 5% and work from home on Fridays?" That second request looks tiny in comparison. It looks reasonable. And because they just said no to you, they are desperate to say yes now to relieve the tension. The anchoring effect, this also works because of anchoring. If I walk up to you and ask you to donate 2 hours of your time to volunteer on Saturday, that sounds like a lot of work. You'll probably say no. But if I ask you to volunteer for every Saturday for the next year, and then, when you say no, I say, "Okay, well, could you just do this Saturday?" Suddenly, 2 hours feels like nothing. The first number you hear sets the anchor. Everything after that is compared to the anchor. By setting the anchor high, you make your real request seem painless. How to use it? Practical application. Here is how you can use this tomorrow. Scenario 1. Negotiating salary. Never ask for the exact number you want. If you want $60,000, ask for $75,000. When they reject $75,000, settle for $60,000. You get what you wanted and they feel like they won the negotiation. Scenario 2. Asking for favors. If you need your roommate to do the dishes, don't just ask them to do the dishes. Ask, "Hey, can you deep clean the entire kitchen and scrub the floor today?" They will look at you like you're crazy and say, "No way." Then you say, "Okay, fine, can you at least just load the dishwasher?" They will likely say yes immediately because it seems so easy compared to scrubbing the floor. The warning. A warning. The timing matters. The second request, the real one, must be made immediately after the rejection of the first one. If you wait a day, the guilt fades and the effect wears off. It has to be a rapid-fire negotiation. So next time you are afraid to ask for something big, ask for something even bigger first. Get the no so you can get the yes. If you want to learn the opposite of this technique, called the foot in the door, make sure you subscribe because we are covering that in the next video. Thanks for watching.